So welcome to Dumaguete at night. I've ventured out and I've just stopped off at this point here, which is called North Point, which is literally about 3 or 4 minutes motorbike ride from where I'm staying. Just eating in here, but I just want to show you inside this place. So basically, there are loads of different places where you can eat in here. I have a live band playing, which was playing, and luckily it's stopped now, so that helps me with my copyright. And you've got this section in the middle here where people can eat and drink, and then all the way around the outside you have got lots of different places where you can eat. Goes all the way around there. And then on the outside, again, there's places where you can eat and drink as well. There's sort of places where you can drink as well. I'm going to take you around into the dark section, which is where I'll show you where I ate. So as you can see, goes around here. So you've got places down the bottom, and there's also places up the top as well, the same as around here. You've got places up the top to walk along there, and there's all eateries, and then also down here. And I have just eaten in that place there. Had a really nice meal, and also they make beer there as well, and I had a really nice wheat beer. So for a wheat beer and for a meal, and it was a breaded chicken cutlet with rice, vegetable rice, and also a free drink with it as well. That was an iced tea, and plus the beer. I had a small beer, bearing in mind it was brewed there. So yeah, it was brewed on the premises, so you're paying a little bit extra as well. But for that beer and for the meal, it cost me 319 pesos, which is 714. Just about £4. Just about £4.50. Now, if I didn't have the beer, then that meal would have been £2. So with a drink as well. So very, very reasonable. And there are lots of places like that down here. I've just driven down here on the motorbike, so I'm gonna head on back down, and I shall sort of show you some other places as I go. Stop off and have a look around, so I'll show you what's going on at night here in Dumaguete. So there's another place a bit further down. Where you can eat. Not as busy in here. But, very, very pretty. A few people sitting there. And there's places like this. Put my helmet on. So there is places like this all the way down the, I don't know what you call it, it's behind me. It's the famous boardwalk, or whatever you call it in Dumaguete. So yeah, there's places like this all the way down here, I've noticed. So there's loads and loads and loads of places, and I've only literally just discovered a small part of it, I think. So there's lots of choice in Dumaguete, let's just say that. So let's see what else we can see. What I've noticed in the Philippines is, and I don't know, well, what I've noticed in Dumaguete, I don't know if this is everywhere in the Philippines, but look what everybody does with their motorbikes. They reverse in and park their bikes. They all do it. There's no bikes driving in forwards, they all reverse in. I've never seen this before. Never seen it in Thailand. They just drive in forwards in Thailand. here they all park up nicely, reverse their bikes in. I don't know if it's a Dumaguete thing or if it's a Philippines thing. So I'm heading over here. This is the sea front walk. There seems to be something going on here, so we'll have a look.
Purong bana sa Diyos po dili. Ayaw na ko nang sa unahan, di ba ko nang bana sa unahan? Yan ko na siya, purong sa Diyos. Sa Oseas 2:11. Purong bana sa Diyos, dili. Oh. Ay ako po tilagay.
So the sea is over there, and this is an area where people come out at night and walk.
Purong bana sa Diyos. Oh, dili. Maputi ka na ko.
I'm down the far end. I'm going to walk up a bit further and you'll start seeing, so as I was driving down I could see them, there's all these different stalls. I have no idea what they're selling. Playing volleyball over there. Looks very pretty with all the lights. I think it's food. Yeah, it's food. So I can see people sitting down, sitting there and eating the food that's being served. Filipino street food. I wonder if it's any good. I wonder if it's as good as Thai street food.
I'll always run this way. Love us in the night. Always wanna ride. Don't know how to ride, but I'm gonna try.
Just notice that's a little girl singing.
Where to go? The part of me that you will never die. So when I'm all drunk up and I can find the words, every time we say goodbye, it hurts. This sun goes down.
Evening. Nice policeman giving me a thumbs up. More singing. The Filipinos love to sing.
Kampanya sa bawat nilalang magigising ang lupang hula sa dalim. Ikaw ang magsasabi, kaya mo to. Kailan lang isang tangala sa gitna ng mundo. Isigaw mo sa hangin, na magsilbi.
So we're now getting up towards the quieter bits. So as you can see, there's nothing going on up there, but it just keeps going on, and what people do is they walk up and down here, and then all the way down. What I noticed when I was driving down over here on the road, there were a few bars. So there were a few bars that were actually had foreigners in them. I got a feeling that there are a few foreign bars here. When I say foreign bars, they're bars that foreigners go to, and they were packed as I drove past. The bars were packed with white guys drinking beer. So it's a popular place for the expats here. So basically, this is Dumaguete at night, and it appears that basically all the locals come out and they walk up and down this promenade, as we would call it in the UK. I don't know what they call it here. But I like this place, I honestly do. It's got such a good feel about it. I don't know what it's going to be like during the day, because this is my second, I've been here 1.5 days basically. Didn't do anything yesterday, but today I've been out and definitely like it here. I can see why the expats come here. The only thing I would say is it appears that it seems to be quite far from anywhere, unlike sort of Cebu, where you can get a plane anywhere, and also obviously Manila, where it's a hub for transport. So it took me 4 hours to get here by ferry, and that's the quickest. Well, you can fly from Cebu, you can fly here. It's more expensive. The fast ferry is the quickest way to get here, and then you have an ordinary ferry as well, I believe. But you have to go via somewhere else, but it takes about 8 or 10 hours to get here from Cebu. So it is a little bit of a way away, and that was the only thing I would say that probably would put me off maybe moving here. I don't know. So but otherwise, everything else, I think it's really, really, really good. Really impressed with it. Just walking back past the food places again. Right, so I'm going to head back to my bike and head back to the condo.